Hi, this is Ron with Art Gallery Showcase, and we have the extreme privilege of having a ceramicist with us today, Lilia Venier.
Yes.
And
Lilia.
I've seen your work. You've been around in different shows for a long time, and I love your work.
Thank you.
And we're going to learn all about it today.
Yeah.
So where did it all start?
Okay. Well, I started taking ceramic classes 20 years ago. Went to college, and in the summer I took an art class. The teacher saw that probably I can do good in some kind of art field and encouraged me to take more classes. So I went into the ceramics class because it was the only one to adjust to my timing. And I really, really like it when I started doing it. You know?
I haven't left since.
No, I have not. I took other classes like painting, drawing, and all of those, but ceramics, because it's three-dimensional, is really, really my thing.
You're like me. You love working with your hands and getting a finished product.
Yes, yes. Something that I can touch, something that I can manage, and something that I can put more creativity, at least for me, you know, that way.
And your stuff is all functional.
They are.
That's kind of like one of your rules.
That's the rule. You know, I do sometimes some sculptures, but they can be hanging on the wall. So to me, that's the purpose already there.
Okay.
You know, not just a piece that is just sitting at a table. That's not really my field. I like something that it can be done in a way that a person can use it, you know, and it can be also showing and display and give some beauty to the area where it's sitting or something like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a look at some of this art.
Yes, yes. Okay. The first piece is a vase. It's a large piece. It has the plant because I just want to show to people, customers, that they can, many purposes, the piece that it can be used, you know. It's functional. You can put water, food. This piece was painted, and it was inspired in my friends that I have from childhood.
Oh, really?
Yes. I have a lot of friends. Friendship is very important for me, so I'll kind of trying to incorporate that in my work. Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look at the next one. This is the one that I fell in love with. So I don't know why, I think it's the movement, the color, something.
Yes, this piece I call Copenhagen because it was inspired in the last trip that I did in Copenhagen. And you know that you go in the area where there is the water and they have all these buildings with beautiful colors. It's a vase. You can put flowers. So it's a nice piece to display in a large area.
So this is like, how long does it take you to make a piece like this? I mean, we talking one firing, two?
No. The pieces are quite complicated and they require a lot of work. Every single piece goes through 3 firings because that's the only way I'm gonna get that effect. You know, it's something that I developed through the years. I'm the person who does from the bottom, you know, from the beginning. I start with the clay, I make my own glazes. This piece particularly has carvings, painting, and later glazing decoration. And it's a long process. Every piece that I do, it takes some time. I cannot tell you how many hours specifically because it's you have to start with the building, later with the carving, later with the painting, firing once, firing twice, firing three, until you see the final product in there. Yeah.
Let me tell you this one is so cool. I love this with the little octopus, and it shows the ocean on the bottom and then the buildings coming out of it. And I like the fact that they're just not straight. They're like going this way and this way and this way, and it has 3 dimensions. It's like a really neat piece to look at.
Yeah, I like to put some kind of movement in my work because it has to give me something else than just a straight piece.
Let's look at your next one.
Oh.
A little bit of the Day of the Dead going on.
Yes. I got inspired on that. You know, I have my Mexican roots. And this is a casserole. And I always believe that if you want to display food, it doesn't have to be in the boring way. You know, you can put it in a nice piece that it can give you something else. The textures and colors, they come from my background growing in Mexico. You know, when you go to the markets, you see all these fruits, vegetables, textures, colors. So my pieces reflect that all these strong colors that I have from when I grew up.
I can see that in a lot of these pieces.
Yeah.
This piece is kind of cool because it'd be great for a table setting. You
Yeah.
know, and then pull it up, and there it is. You can put whatever you want inside of it and
Yes.
reuse it. And they're all washable, and they're all, that's why
Yes.
you only do usable pieces.
Yes, I do. You know, sometimes I tell my customers, you want a fancy tea? There you have it. You have a teapot, you know, yeah, so you can use it. Yeah, the pieces take have functionality.
So you sell, these pieces go all over the world, from my understanding.
Yes, I have many customers. They are in other countries, but also nationwide. I sell my work in, through a company, a website company, and they do very well, you know. And
I can see where there would be no problem. I'd be willing to bet you can't make them fast enough.
no, it's a long process. You know, these are unique pieces. I like to do one in a kind, and I believe the customers that I have,
They deserve that.
they go for that. Yes, there's just one in a kind, and now they have become kind of a collectible item because many of my customers, they have 30, 40 pieces.
Wow.
Of them. Yes, through the years they've been buying, and they always want to know what is new, what are you working on, and I don't do too much commission work, really, but once in a while, I can do something that they can enjoy.
Let's look at the next one.
Okay, this is, I believe they're called sconces. Sconces?
Yep.
Yes.
Back in the old days, 1800, that's when those were real popular.
Yeah, you can put it like in the wall, and then you can put things inside. Well, this is the idea, but also, of course, with my own flair, with my own, can I say, my own,
own style.
Style, exactly.
And your own colors and your own
Yes,
choices.
yes, exactly. So they are functional, you know, and that's very important for me, the
Let's look at the
functionality.
next one.
Mhm.
Ah, I like it. A clock. It kind of looks just like my buildings I love.
Yes, it's from the series, the Copenhagen series. I did a clock, so I decided, well, something that it can be on the wall, you know, that doesn't have to be always standing. And the functionality is super good because a lot of times customers approach me for clocks in the bathroom. You know, in the bathroom, because they have all the water, steam, and everything. Ceramics,
Perfect. You ain't going to go bad.
you don't
ain't gonna
have to
change
do
color, nothing.
exactly. You just wash it when they get dirty, and it's working perfectly. Okay, so that's a series that I really enjoy. The Copenhagen is pretty cool.
The next one?
Teapot. Okay, teapots. I think is my forte. That's the one. Is more how can I say, popular than what I do, and it's something that I enjoy the most. Why? Because a teapot, any shape that I have, I can make it in a teapot. You know, and to me, teapots is something that is quite interesting for many people. They like to collect them, but also it's one of the, how can I say, when you do ceramics, it requires many techniques to have a teapot and many pieces to
I was
make a
going to say,
teapot.
got to have a lot of parts because I'm like looking
Yes,
at this. And the
exactly.
size. And I didn't even know this was a teapot.
Yeah, it is. You take the head and it becomes a functional teapot. Yes. I love to do teapots. Yeah.
Let's look at the next one. Ah, looks like a little prayer thing.
Yes, the girls. This is a hanging doll. You can put it kind of stands, but also you can put it on the wall. But this I make it also in the inspired by my friends, because I have a lot of friends, and this one is called Marisol, and remind me one of my friends who always has this kind of feelings, you know, very spiritual, and that's what it is.
And the sunflower.
The sunflower, yeah, those are pretty.
Let's look at the last one then. Ooh, I like this.
Well-
Especially with the fish.
Well, you know, selling my work in areas like Laguna Beach and where they love fish and they love all the
That's the
ocean
coastal
theme,
thing,
the
yeah.
coastal thing, yes. So I like to do pieces that inspire me, you know, to do it in that way with the theme, the fish theme. I'll do the octopus, that they're very popular. And this is a bowl that you can use it for a fancy dinner or just have it as a display or anything, you know, that you can
Put
do with
candy
it.
in that. I like candy a lot.
You know, I have sometimes small versions, and they use it for the keys. They say people, when they just go inside the house, they just put their keys.
That's smart though, because we
Yeah.
always lose those.
Yeah, so they are smaller for jewelry, anything you can do with those pieces, whatever you want. Mhm.
Well, Lilia, it's been great having you in here. I've learned a lot about ceramics, and you have some amazing work, and I think you got a big future with a lot more pieces still in you.
Well, let's see what happens in the future, but so far I'm enjoying the ride.
And that's the best part.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank
have a
you,
great
Ron, for the
day.
invitation. Thank you.